Welcome back to Living 808. One of the great male vocalists and songwriters of his generation, Rufus Wainwright, is in Hawaii for 2 shows at the Blue Note, and he has a huge repertoire to pull from. We're talking 8 studio albums, 3 DVDs, and 3 live albums. And we have him here talking about the trip to Hawaii. Now, is this your first time here?
This is my first time
You're
here.
kidding.
Yes.
Well, aloha, welcome, and
Thank
nice to have you here.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
Yes, and the Blue Note is such a great venue. You like playing kind of an intimate audience?
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm from a family of musicians. My mother was a singer. My dad still is. And my sisters are singers. And so we've sort of learned in the family to be able to play anywhere, whether it's Carnegie Hall or the corner, Carnegie or the corner. But so I love all sorts of venues, and intimate ones are especially dear to my heart. Get to be close to the fans.
Absolutely. And what do you have in store for fans?
Yeah, well, I have as you said, I have a rather large repertoire, and I sing, really these days I'm singing a combination of old songs with a lot of new ones as well, because I have an album coming out in the spring.
Okay.
So there'll be a bit of the old, a little bit of the new. And, you know, I do sing Hallelujah by Leonard Cohen, which is, I've, you know, helped on the road too. And yeah, so a bunch of stuff.
Well, tell us about that. Can name drop a bit, because you've worked with incredible people. Everyone from like Elton John, is that right?
Yeah.
Byrne.
Yeah, no, I've worked with a lot of musicians over the years, and yeah, I was very fortunate in that when I arrived 20 years ago in LA to make my first album, I don't know, there was some sort of call that went out to all the luminaries of that period, and you know, Elton and Michael Stipe and Courtney Love, they all seem to want to hang out. And I, of course, at that time I've been a huge opera fan for many, many years. It started when I was 13, and I was a bit in the dark about the fact that all of a sudden I was in the middle of a storm of celebrity and attention, thankfully. So I think that's maybe why more, you know, I was able to maintain those relationships with bigger musicians and stuff, because I don't know, I was into opera.
Well, it's amazing. Like you said, opera, talking about Courtney Love, grunge, pop, and everything. So when you're a musician, it's a universal language.
Yes. Yeah, no, it is. And I think in speaking about opera, because I've actually written 2 operas, Prima Donna and Hadrian, both which are being performed regularly. And anyways, but in doing that, I think it also gave me a little bit of a unique flavor to my pop music. I mean, when you hear my songs, they're very, very dramatic. They're more like arias, really, than you know, your typical pop song. But also, my parents were great folk musicians. They were from more of the folk music tradition.
And like so Joni Mitchell type.
Yes, very much so. So I have that sort of solid, simple background as well.
How do you go about writing an opera?
I don't know. No, it's very involved. I find it incredibly satisfying, because it does make you have to exercise all of your talents. You know, whether it's writing, you know, concentrating on the words or the music or the orchestration or the staging. I mean, it's a full-fledged artistic pursuit. So I'm very, very excited to be able to work in that and then enjoy pop music as for the fun that it brings.
It's great. I want to ask you about your Take All My Loves project, because it's a celebration of the 400th anniversary of Shakespeare's death.
Yes. Yeah, no, I was asked to be a part of that celebration, and because I had done a play with Robert Wilson, who's a very famous American theater director, based on the Shakespeare sonnets. So I had a lot of material. I had 20 or so Shakespeare sonnets that I had set to music, and then turns out that it was the anniversary of his death, and the Royal Shakespeare Company asked me to perform for that event in Stratford-upon-Avon, and it was me and John Lithgow were the 2 Americans on the bill, but it was, you know, Helen Mirren and Judi Dench and all the great kind of heavyweights. Ian McKellen were performing at that celebration, and, you know, Prince Charles was there and so forth. So that was sort of the biggest to-do surrounding that event, and then I, you know, made the record to you know, continue the party, celebrating the death.
Well, you've led an incredible life. I mean, even talking about, well, President Obama's here. Maybe,
yes.
you know,
I had the honor of singing for Obama several years ago. Seems like an eternity, doesn't it? For the Kennedy Center Honors, I was asked to sing to celebrate Billy Joel's legacy. So, and I ended the show with New York State of Mind, and Obama's. You can see it on the footage. He was very, very pleased.
Oh, that's great. Well, I know fans will be too. Can you give us an idea of a few songs that they can look forward to tonight and tomorrow?
Well, you bringing up the sonnets made me think of I should do one of those. It's been a while. I'm also I was just in Europe recently, and I do sing in French as well.
Oui.
And maybe there's something of hearing all these like different languages all of a sudden in Hawaii. You know, that you suddenly realize you're in Asia as well. You know, as well as the United States. So maybe I'll bring a bit of Europe in too.
Well, I love that, Rufus. It's been such a pleasure having you. I know I can talk your brain off it. We're gonna have to end this show here, but I'll keep talking off camera.
Yeah, the shows are tonight and tomorrow at the Blue Night.
There we go. We have the information right there. Grab tickets. Great venue to catch Rufus and his wonderful repertoire. Aloha and enjoy Hawaii while you're here.
Thank you.
Thank you.